Use the product rule to find dy dx, the derivative, for each of the following functions. Y equals x times 2x plus root x. So since x is being multiplied by 2x plus root x, we're going to use the product rule. And we're going to rewrite root x as x to the power of a half. So we have x for u and 2x plus x to the power of a half for v. So for dy dx, we sub into our product rule formula. So we have u, which is x, with brackets. Then dv dx, the derivative of v. So if v is 2x plus x to the power of a half, then the derivative of 2x is 2. And to differentiate x to the power of a half, we bring the half down in front, and we reduce the power by 1. So a half minus 1 is minus a half. So we get a half x to the power of minus a half. Then we've plus, then v, which is 2x plus x to the power of a half. And that's multiplied by the derivative of u, so du dx. So since u is x, the derivative is 1. Then we simplify. So we bring down the x and the brackets and the 2. Then a half x to the power of minus a half gives us 1 over 2 root x. So let's have a look at where this comes from. So this can be rewritten as a half multiplied by, so these are stuck together, so they're multiplied by. So x to the power of minus a half becomes 1 over x to the power of positive a half. And then 1 over x to the power of a half can be rewritten as 1 over root x. So 1 over x to the power of a half is rewritten as 1 over root x. And then top by top, bottom by bottom, 1 times 1 is 1. And 2 times root x, we just stick them together to get 2 root x. Then 2x times 1 is 2x. And x to the power of a half is the same thing as root x, and root x times 1 is just root x. So then x multiplied by 2 gives us 2x, and then x multiplied by 1 over 2 root x gives us a half root x. So let's have a look at where that comes from. So x can be rewritten as x over 1. So it's x over 1 multiplied by 1 over 2 root x. Then top by top, bottom by bottom gives us x over 2 root x. And what we want to do is rationalize the denominator. So we multiply above and below by root x. So we're not changing the value because root x over root x is 1. And x times root x is going to be x root x. So x times root x gives us x root x. And 2 root x times root x gives us 2x, because root x times root x is x. Then x and x will cancel, which gives us root x over 2, which is the same thing as a half root x, which is what we have here, a half root x. Okay, so x by 2x gives us 2x, x by 1 over 2 root x gives us a half root x, and then we just bring down the 2x and the plus root x. Then 2x plus 2x gives us 4x, and a half root x plus 1 root x gives us 3 over 2 root x.